think that's probably why we qualify Shakespeare as the greatest poet of them all. If not Shakespeare, certainly Milton, right? He says it this way: the poet, he nothing affirms, and therefore never lieth. For as I take it, to lie is to affirm that to be true which is false. So as the other artists, and especially the historian, affirming many things, can in the cloudy knowledge of mankind hardly escape from many lies, but the poet, as I said before, never affirmeth. So wise readers of poetry will never give the lie to things not affirmatively, but allegorically and figuratively written. And he does this brilliant thing where he'll use biblical examples. So, for example, Jesus Christ will tell a story about the prodigal son, but we're not expecting that the story is quote-unquote factually true. It's simply allegorically, metaphorically true, and to be read at that way. He says, but our comedians think there is no delight without laughter, which is very wrong, for though laughter may come with delight, yet cometh it not of delight. Delight hath a joy in it, either permanent or present. Laughter hath only a scornful tickling. And finally he says, I conjure you all that have the evil luck to read this ink-wasting toy of mine, even in the name of the 9 Muses, no more to scorn the sacred mysteries of Posey, no more to laugh at the name of poets as though they were next inheritors to fool, no more to jest at the reverent title of rhymer, but to believe with Aristotle that they were the ancient treasures of the Grecians' divinity, to believe with Bimbus that they were first bringers in of all civility, to believe with Scaliger that no philosopher's precepts can sooner make you an honest man than the reading of Virgil. Well, to finish, a poet has recently said it this way in a poem that seeks to celebrate some of what maybe Sidney is trying to say. The poem is entitled Vanishes. It's going to reference Rilke's Duino Elegies, the 5th elegy, where the uncountable reckoning, numberless, vanishes. And it runs like this. Even though we are less and less sure what it is anymore, we know that without a song, a poem, a tune, we would be more lost than we know we are. Sidney's defense of Posey seeks to explain why poets and their songs are necessary. You need a poem to argue against poetry. You need a mind to argue there is no mind. When poets and their quests cease, all joy vanishes like a wave on that shoreline. Our play in the fields of language is more sacred than an argument of defense. We can't help physical breathing or mental breathing in the form of reason, and certainly can't abide the vanishing of our spiritual breathing. So we scribble and gasp for one more word to whisper. Well, I leave it to you. I hope that this is enough to encourage you to pick up Sidney's defense of Posey, and maybe write a poem yourself and enjoy a Sidney poem as well. Thank you.